Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I'm hoping that you're well. So, thank you so much for joining me on this episode and a very warm welcome. So, with everything that is happening in the royal family, it's so obvious at this point that they are just scrambling to get anything to deflect from these allegations to do with Prince Andrew, also Prince William's links to Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, everything is so ugly. So right now they are running up and down. The UK media are also trying to do damage control for this family, but I don't think it's working. And they have shifted from using Kate, and now they are saying that okay, they are now trying to use Harry and Meghan as a distraction from all of this. Except it's not working. Now Russell Myers, who's a royal commentator, has released excerpts of his book, which is apparently supposed to be released very soon, where he claims that Prince William and Kate Middleton thought that Harry and Meghan are and were not people that could be trusted. At this point, it's so predictable how these people think, right? They just bring in Harry and Meghan every single time to try and deflect from what is happening to that family. And again, I'm yet to see a royal commentator who writes a book about members of that family, and it has nothing to do with Harry and Meghan. I'm yet to see that because so far, every single one who's written a book about maybe Kate or William or any other person has always included Harry and Meghan and has made them the main focus in their books, which is such a shame because apparently this is supposed to be a biography about Prince William and Kate Middleton, even called Inside Story, yet all we are talking about right now is just Harry and Meghan, or rather, what they're talking about right now while promoting the book is Harry and Meghan. Such a shame. Well, except their efforts to deflect, even this time, has failed terribly. It has backfired because the public isn't buying any of these. And I see that obviously the UK media have jumped into this story. Most of them are reporting how Princess Kate knew Harry and Meghan could not be trusted. And they're referring to the bombshell book apparently by Russell Myers. Now, let's just see what they have to say because your mind is going to be blown. According to them, Russell Myers explains that Prince William and Princess Catherine had been left wounded by Harry and Meghan's assertions made in their interview with Oprah Winfrey, specifically their claims of being trapped in the royal family and the disclosure of a private exchange. Now, if you're wondering what exactly they're talking about here, Prince William apparently is mad at Prince Harry for saying that he was trapped in that family. Well, that was Harry's truth. Harry told his story, so why is Prince William angry about that? If he doesn't feel trapped, then why is he angry about Prince Harry feeling that he was trapped? It was Harry's story to tell, and I don't think anyone should be feeling angry or I should be throwing tantrums about it, but Prince William is definitely doing that. Now, let me just skip to the main part of this whole discussion. So they continue and then quote what Russell Myers had written saying, William and Catherine were both wounded by the numerous accusations and the presentation of Harry and Meghan's truth. And then continue, William was most aggrieved by Harry's assertion that he was trapped in the system, while Catherine felt deeply let down over Meghan's disclosure of a private exchange, which sparked claim and counterclaim regarding the fitting of dresses before the Sussexes' 2018 wedding. Clearly, what William and Kate are offended over is the truth, Harry and Meghan's truth. Because Prince Harry being trapped in that family is the truth. And then what Meghan said concerning her not making Kate cry was actually the truth, because Meghan told Oprah that the story about her making Kate cry that Pinocchio Camilla Tomini actually put on the front page of the Telegraph was a very big lie. In fact, Kate is the one who made Meghan cry. And now Kate is like, I didn't like that Meghan said that I am the one who made her cry. I don't like that Meghan told the truth. How disgusting is this? Like, one thing I keep saying is that these people, well, these members of the royal family really hate the truth. They just want to thrive on lies. And when the Sussexes speak their truth, you see them getting really angry. Even in this instance of William and Kate, you can just tell that they're really angry because Harry and Meghan told their truth. They were very comfortable when the were being spread around. Kate was very happy when that lie was being spread around, saying that Meghan is the one who made her cry. And when Meghan told her story, is now when Kate is saying, I don't like that she revealed our private information. Like, does that even make sense to you? And honestly, I'm really, really happy that Harry and Meghan got to tell their own story because William and Kate cannot rewrite history. They cannot do that right now, especially after Prince Harry wrote his book Spare. Meghan has explained what happened. And I think Meghan has actually been very lenient towards Kate Middleton. From the look of things, it seems to me like Kate is actually a very mean person. She wasn't welcoming to Meghan in any way. So, them now trying to say that we don't like that this and this happened, we don't like that Harry and Meghan said the truth is so dumb. And if they think this is going to play well for them, then they're in for a very rude shock. So, in regards to this, Russell Myers had actually wrote a tweet on his X page where he was like trying to promote his book. And this is what he wrote, saying, exclusive, the prince and princess said the duke and duchess were not to be trusted and they plotted their exit from the royal family and believed Prince Harry quitting his royal life was inevitable. In the third part of the exclusives serialization of my book, well, he is explaining his book. And obviously, people already got the concept of what this whole thing was about, and people weren't having it. People literally dragged Russell Myers together with Prince William and Kate Middleton. And let me just show you a few examples of how people aren't falling for the lies anymore. So I'm going to read a few comments from people. So someone called Benjamin commented to Russell Myers in regards to what he was saying, that sounds like a dog whistle. Based on these revelations, I am more convinced than ever that Kate is the royal racist. Exactly. What these people are actually doing is just even destroying Kate and William's reputation further, because it just proves how racist and how evil and how unwelcoming they were to Meghan. Every time they open their mouths trying to defend themselves or trying to say that they don't like that Meghan said this or that Harry said this, it just proves that Harry and Meghan were right all along, and that these people are the evil ones, right? And then someone else even said, for all the talk about the future of the monarchy and the importance of the current working royals, these stories that still circle back to those two people who left. Say what you want about them, but even outside the institution, they remain the draw. Yes, it's still circling back to Harry and Meghan every single time, even though they left the institution like how many years now? Almost 6 years ago, yet they can't stop talking about them. But we all know right now it's because they think they can distract from what is happening to that family. That is why they're bringing up Harry and Meghan's names. But no, it's not working. And then someone else commented by first quoting a paragraph from what Russell Myers had said concerning Harry and Meghan, that creating a toxic atmosphere at the palace as distressed staff found their constant demands exhausting. So this person commented, well, their opinion was, of course, their common staff would find Meghan's demands exhausting. They weren't used to working at all under Kate's schedule from 2011 to 2018. Yeah, that is actually very right. So, all these people who are complaining about Harry and Meghan being, I don't know, demanding and exhausting, we all know that is not true. Meghan was just doing her job, and she wanted people to also do their job. So, I don't know how demanding that was. Maybe because they weren't used to working under Kate Middleton. As we all know, Kate is a very lazy person and doesn't love to work. So, when someone who is actually hardworking came into that family, they then saw it as pressure or demanding or exhausting. Then someone else commented saying, oh, Russell, don't be so bloody predictable. Of course, you're coming out with these exclusive Meghan and Harry news now that the other leftover royals are under scrutiny. Did you get this info straight from Kensington Palace too? Well, you're not known as William's PR team for nothing. Yeah, this is why William actually hired a crisis manager, for he knew these things were coming. And now you can see that all these William's PR team, everyone who's in that PR team, including the UK media, are coming out trying to defend William and Kate however way that they know how to. But most of the time, the only thing that they actually know how to do is use Harry and Meghan. But look, it isn't working anymore. And then someone else said, Meghan accused of causing stress at Buckingham Palace for actually working and emailing staff on her charity roll. The bully lies have never been proven other than the ones about Andrew, Charles, and William. Meghan had no power against an institution that protects pedophiles. Exactly. But I honestly think if there was someone that Meghan actually bullied in that palace, then they would have come forward already. So far, we haven't seen anyone, apart from what Jason North actually presented to the media. No one ever came forward to say that Meghan did this and this to me. So that was obviously a fabricated lie to ruin her reputation. And yeah, they've been using that for the longest time. Every single time there's something they want to distract from, they'll just push the bullying story, which is just disgusting, honestly. Then someone even replied to Russell saying, your distractions failed. We are still posting about William's deplorable connections with evil Epstein and associates. Yeah, people can actually say that this whole thing is just a distraction, and I don't think the public is going to stop anytime soon from posting all these stories about William or Andrew or Epstein and all of that, because that is the main story, and people should not be quiet about that, because that is exactly what the palace is trying to hide. That is why they are sending their PR team, the UK media, and literally everyone who's willing to defend them for some cash to do that work. And of course, that is what is happening right now, even with Russell Myers writing the book and now trying to shift attention to Harry and Meghan. But we all know this is just a distraction mechanism. And someone even commented to Russell saying, this is not the flex you think. Kate Middleton saying Meghan is difficult, abrasive, code words used by racists when the black woman doesn't know her place. This only confirms Kate Middleton is racist towards Meghan, and Archie, her copying Meghan's style is racism. Exactly. I don't know if the Palace and Russell Myers were clutching their pearls and clapping their hands when they were releasing, well, these excerpts, and also awaiting the release of this book. I don't know if they thought that finally they are going to release something that is going to destroy Meghan and Harry. Because if that was their thought, then they failed miserably. This is literally one of the things that just confirms to us how racist Kate was and how horribly she treated Meghan when she joined that family. So I'm sure this didn't or isn't going to do the work that they thought it was going to do. So what do you all think about this? Isn't it dumb? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next episode. And before I even end this video, kindly make sure to subscribe for those who haven't subscribed, and let's keep growing our new channel. So for that, let me know your opinions, and then I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.